What's going on, guys? So welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. I haven't uploaded a video in a while. It's been like one, maybe two a week. That's because my work schedule has been crazy. Been working lots of hours, 6 days a week, and it's hard to find time to do all this for you guys and really to go here and video this, go there and video that. So this video is going to be a little different, but before we start and before we get into it, I want to just kind of get you guys up to pace with what's going on here. Those of you guys that have been watching the last few videos that I've done, you know that the Freedom Rocket is now at CSP and it's getting ready to get some new parts put on it. One of those parts is a new set of heads by Brodix. Thank you guys for hooking me up with those, as well as late model engines. Those guys have really been helping me out with this build. If you guys are interested in doing anything to your late model, you know, GM car, LS, whatever it is, definitely hit up late model engines. They do amazing work. They did an awesome job on the built LSA in my ZL1, so I can't thank them enough, and I can't be any happier with them. They have a quality product, and yeah, just outstanding. Now, the other part that we wanted to get replaced on the car was the Lingenfelter LNC 2000. It's a timing controller, and it also serves as sort of a two-step, not a real two-step, but it's like an RPM limiter, and I use that when I launch the car off the trans brake, and also it's a fun noise maker, or if you want to like show off to your friends or whatever. But anyways, we wanted to replace that because if you noticed in the last video, the knob that controls the timing was moving, and it had moved after every dyno pull we did with that car. It moved like a click, and that's bad. You don't want that knob to move. I pull timing out when I spray nitrous. That's the controller I use. When I spray, that controller's activated, and when that happens, it pulls timing out so everything's safe and the tune is correct on the car when I'm spraying. You can also pull timing in the tune, but when you do that when you spray, you're always tuned for nitrous. So then when you want to not spray and you don't spray nitrous, you won't have all that timing will be pulled out, and your car will be a pig. So you don't want that to happen. I wanted the best of both worlds. I want an optimal power off spray and an optimal power on spray. So you get a timing controller that pulls the timing. There's other methods as well. This is sort of the simplistic method that you can use to do that, and that's what a lot of guys use. And usually they're faulty proof and foolproof, but this controller, however, was not. I don't know if I got a bad batch or what happened. So what happened was, at the end of the call out, the first day of the call out, we noticed my engine overheating a bit, and we're like, why is that? Well, it was low on coolant. Well, why is it low on coolant? Well, because when we took it back to the shop, we noticed that the controller knobs were moved. What's happening is those knobs are rattling and moving, and if you go and actually move one of those knobs, there's really no defined like click. It's sort of like is there, and you can sort of feel it like go into its little slot, but there's like wiggle. There's like wiggle room on it. So I don't know, like I said, if that's a faulty controller that I got, or that's just how they all are designed, but guess what? It rattled into a different position each time that I went down the drag strip and did a pull in the dyno. So what happened? Well, when you don't pull timing out and you're spraying, you make lots of power, too much power. What happened was it caused the heads to lift, the stock LSA heads on my car to lift, and pushed coolant. Thousands of dollars later and new heads. Now, let's be honest here, I was gonna upgrade the heads eventually, but you know, this was kind of like a forced move on my part to like, well, let's do this now so this problem doesn't happen in the future. You know, because the LSA heads are only rated for so much power, and I think they're rated for like around 1,200 horsepower, so we made well beyond that, you know, and we didn't want to. You know, we wanted to stay under that 1,200 mark because even the LSA block is only limited to a certain amount of power as well. Yeah, kind of screwed us on that. Lingenfelter's little faulty controller definitely did some damage on the car, and that's one of the reasons why we wanted to replace that controller as well, because yeah, it shouldn't be doing that. Well, we talked to Lingenfelter multiple times, and Lingenfelter refuses to replace the controller. Yeah, what do you think of that? Even after thousands of dollars worth of damages to my car, they still don't want to replace the controller. I was on the phone with them multiple times. I was on the phone with them last week, Friday. They said they were going to send me a new one, and apparently nobody heard about that. I called them Wednesday this week. Nobody heard about it. Nobody even knew. Well, time's crunching. My car was down. I wanted the stuff back together. We had the new heads in. Everything was ready to go. Everything was ready to put together. Lingenfelter is just kind of like, no, we're not going to do that. What we want you guys to do is send us the controller. Then we'll check it out to see if it's okay, and then we'll send you a new one back. not only do I have to send this controller back and be without a controller, my car's gonna be down for even more time, then I have to wait for them to tell me already what I know, and then they're gonna send me a new box back, and then I'll finally get to install it, and I'll finally get my car back on the road. Now, they did have a second option here, and their second option was me to buy another controller for the same price. Now, I paid full price for this controller right off the bat. I just want to let you guys know I'm not sponsored. They didn't give it to me for free, nothing like that. I went and got it myself, full price, just like any other person would do. So they want me to buy another one for full price. Now I've paid for two controllers. One's broke, it's still sitting there. And the second one they want me to buy, and I would have to ship it probably next day because I want it done. I want the car done. I wanted the car done last week. Well, guess what? I'm not doing that. I'm not paying for rush shipping. I'm not paying full price for another one when this one is not working correctly. So I created my own option, which was honestly a great option. It was for them to send me a new one, okay? I wouldn't pay anything for it. They'd send me a new one. I would get the new one. I'd send the old one back in the same box, the same day. The exchange would happen within less than a week. And everybody would be happy. No money would be exchanged. Nobody would owe anybody anything. That's just how it would be. And they could research and do their little engineering thing and research and development on their controller and see what was wrong with it. And that would be that. And I would have a new controller, and hopefully this time it would work. But they didn't want to go for that. I think that's pretty screwed up considering that, you know, all the stuff that has now happened to my car. It's been down for so much time. I've lost time, I've lost money. It sucked the past few weeks. That's why you guys honestly haven't seen this car, because it's been down and we've been waiting for this controller to, you know, to get a new controller. You know, it is what it is. I guess that's what happens when companies get big. You know, they don't care about the little guys. But I'm an honest guy, and I want to let you guys know exactly what's been going on these past few weeks, other than the fact that I've been working like 80 hours a week. So the solution we've come to with this controller is, you know, it functions correctly. All the functions on the controller work. The knobs just move. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set the knob and we're gonna glue it. That's the only option we have at this point, because like I said, I'm not paying for a new one. And I'm not waiting for over a week or so, maybe even 2 weeks to send them my box and them send me a new one. So we're gonna glue the knobs, and that's gonna be that. But anyways, I just want to get you guys up to speed with what's been going on these past few weeks with the car and everything like that. So now that you're all caught up, enjoy the video.
As you may have seen in Nick's video, what we're doing is we're going to put some Brodix heads that we got from LME. The heads are the CNC'd version. They're an as-cast from Brodix that LME then ports and puts their valve springs. Well, we're getting ready for the next set of modifications, which is going to eventually be an LSX block. These are a 6-bolt head. They also have a thicker deck, which will help keep the heads down with the amount of nitrous that we're spraying.
just about that. Everything looking good?
Yeah, everything's spot on.
Alrighty guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video. I certainly did. I'm excited for the new parts. I'm excited to get the car back out there and on the drag strip, just driving around, having fun with it, doing some cool videos for you guys. I got a lot of awesome ideas in mind for you. Special thanks to Sean being Sean. He killed it with the video. Definitely go check him out, subscribe to him, follow him on Instagram, all that good stuff. He's now CSP's new media guy, and he does all the videos for CSP now. So again, subscribe to them guys. Special thanks to them as well for helping me out, always taking care of me and really hooking the car up and doing a great job with it. The car is in absolutely great hands, and I can't thank those guys enough for what they do. Now, another big thing coming is the twin turbo build on the 2017 ZL1. Yes, that is happening, and I'm in the works with a few different companies right now, talking to them. We have everything almost aligned, so literally in the next week, you guys are gonna know everything of what's going on, and that build is gonna happen fast. Like, this is gonna be done before Camaro Fest in July, so literally like a month, this build will be done. This car sitting behind me will go from essentially stock to not stock. It's gonna be awesome. I know I always said I was keeping it stock. Well, I say that about all my cars, and look how that worked out. This will probably be in the next few videos, so stay tuned for that. I also want to give a big shout out to Hemi Farrow of Los Angeles, California. He sent me something here in my P.O. box. I was wondering what that smell was. I was like, man, what does that smell? It's a freaking air freshener. It's got an Egyptian pharaoh. Hemi Farrow. I get it, man. Thanks for providing great content. I wanted to send you his custom air freshener he started selling recently. So he sells these, that's pretty cool. He says he's got a cammed and nitrous Dodge Charger RT, and his goal is to make it faster than the Freedom Rocket. You know what, man? Go do it. I hope it is. I hope you make it faster than my car, because my car's not that fast, so it shouldn't be that hard. So he says he's selling his air freshener through Instagram until he builds a website. It's Pharaoh_Mopar. That's pretty cool. I haven't been sent an air freshener yet, so pretty funny that the first one's got a Pharaoh on it. Anyways, guys, thank you again for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you'd like to send me something in my P.O. box to have a chance to be featured at the end of the video, or even put on that wall right there, all that info will be below in the description for you guys. Also, if you guys remember that, piece of crap F-150 I got back, I don't know, a month or two ago, it's on Truck Central right now, and Steve Fast has taken himself on that project, and he's gonna, I guess, fix the truck up, and he's gonna do some stuff to it. So go check that out. It's on Truck Central. It's live on that channel right now. So be sure to go over there and watch the video. And as always, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Have a great day.